Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Yes, welcome to my channel. If today is the first time you're coming across this channel, you're welcome. Welcome to my channel. Welcome to my kitchen. So thank you all for tuning in today. If today is your first time coming across this channel, by any means that you came across this channel, you're welcome. You're very welcome. And if you're a returning subscriber, thank you all for coming back. I so much appreciate your support. So guys, please, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please go ahead and consider, yes, I seriously encourage you to consider subscribing to this channel to support me. So guys, today I'll be making a recipe that's Sisi Yemmie that she made. The recipe is AYAMASE. Because I saw that recipe a few days ago, I really liked the recipe and I said I'll have to try this recipe out. Even if I don't have all the ingredients, I have to try this out because I've been procrastinating a lot, putting off some of the recipe that I see that I want to make. I decided I'm lacking one ingredient or the other. So, but this one, I'm just gonna try it out with whatever thing that I have. So guys, please give me a thumbs up just for trying this recipe out. Okay, I beg you, just give me like. Click on that like button, and like I said before, please consider subscribing to my channel. I really appreciate that, and I'll see you guys soon. So please stay tuned. Yes, stay tuned. Let's do this recipe together. Let's go ahead and do this together. All right guys, without wasting much of your time, let's go ahead and jump into this recipe. I have my chicken that I'll be using for this recipe today. So I'm using this soft chicken, also the same thing as the orobo that she used. So this is what we have here in the US. We have the hard ones, which is the same thing as the old layers. So, and this one is the same thing as the orobo that she used. So I'll go ahead and wash my chicken up and cut them up to the size that I would like them to be. Then I'll come back to you guys. So after cutting my chicken, the chicken is kind of a little too wet. It's very, wet at this point. So I went ahead and used a generous amount of paper towel and dap them and make sure that I get all the water as much as I could. Then I'll go ahead and combine my seasoning, starting off with the Cameroon pepper. And the next, I'm using chicken masala for my chicken seasoning. Then I'll add some paprika. Then I'll add some garlic powder. Then onion powder. Since I'm not adding onion for the seasoning, I added some onion powder. Then the next, I'll be adding some chicken flavor bouillon. I'll go ahead and add 1 teaspoon. Then I have my salt. So add salt to taste. So I don't have a ginger, the ginger powder. Yes, I don't have the ginger powder, but I have regular gingers. I always buy them up and then peel them and freeze them up in my little Ziplocs and fill them up in my freezer and use them at my convenience. It's so easy for me to do this all the time. So I'll go ahead and grate some of them into the bowl. So this is way easy, like for me to do this all the time. Like I'll just get them out and then just get as much as I want and then put it back in my freezer for next time. So I'll go ahead and mix up my seasoning. Just mix them very well until they are all well combined together. As you can see right now, they are pretty much mixed up together. So I'll go ahead and pour this over in my chicken. So as you can see, I have my gloves on. So I'll go ahead and pour that over and mix them up until they are well combined. Every single part of the chicken gets a share of that seasoning. So they are well combined right now. As you can see, they're looking pretty good. So I'll go ahead and lay this out in my baking pan. I'll wash them up. I'm just drying them out. So I'll just go ahead and so I'm just doing this because I'm being too lazy. I don't want to like start scrubbing the pan when I'm done, so that's why I'm adding that foil. So just my lazy tips. Oh, you don't have to do this. So this is just me being a little bit late. So I'll go ahead and place my little baking rack on that, and then I'll go ahead and place all my chickens in. So make sure the skin is well placed properly. So here we are. I've finished putting all my chicken in that rack, looking so nice. So the next step, I'll go ahead and spray my chicken with my olive oil cooking spray. Just spray general amounts, you know, just be very generous with this. Just after that, I'll go ahead and, you know, slide that into my oven. Then we'll move on to the next step. So I'm using three large green pepper, and I happen to have this leftover in my fridge, and I don't want to waste it. It has been there for more than a week now. So if I don't use it, it might end up going in the trash. So I just want to make use of it. So I'm using my onions as well, half and half of both. So I'll just go ahead and chop everything up. Look at that. So I chop this very small because I don't want to add any water to my blender. So that's why I chop this very small, and I have 2 Scotch bonnet pepper. So that's it, guys. I'll go ahead and pour everything inside the blender. I have this blended up. So when I do when I cut my vegetables or whatever I want to blend, when I cut them really small like this, I don't need to add any water to my blender. So it moves like very fast. So guys, so I'll go ahead and cover my blender up and plug that in and start blending. As you can see, it's moving pretty easy without any stress. So that's one thing about the blender. I don't need to add any water. So after blending, I will go ahead and pour that inside the pot. Yes, the pot is waiting. So I'll go ahead and pour that in. So I'm making sure I'm getting every single part. You don't want to waste your food now. Now waste of money. You must make sure you get everything. So I'll go ahead and slightly cover that up, because you don't want to cover that all the way tight, because it's going to make it not to dry today. It might dry tomorrow. So while that is cooking, I have my egg. I'll go ahead as well, start cooking my egg. And while the egg is cooking, we want to like do a lot of things at a time, you know. You don't want to just wait for one to finish, then you start another one. So while the egg is cooking, the pepper is drying, we'll go ahead and bleach our oil. Guys, this is like the worst thing I've done ever. Please guys, if you're living in a place that you don't have if you don't have a space to make this thing outside your house, please don't do it inside. Because I did not listen to Yemmie when she said don't do this if you have kids. So I did not listen. I was not a good listener. So I went ahead and did this like inside my house. Thank God this is summer. So when it started smoking, my kids were like going crazy. It was like a chaos in my house. So look at that. It has bleached all the way. But it was not a good experience. My kids were like going so crazy that I have to like send them outside the bucket to go and play. Yes. So guys, if you want to do this outdoor, please learn from my experience. I've done it the wrong way and I've learned my lesson. So if you want to do this, please do it outside, okay? So I know Yemmie here, she said that, but probably I wasn't listening very well. So guys, back to the cooking. We'll go ahead and put the oil after letting it cool down for like about 10 minutes. I let it cool down completely. Then I went ahead and put it in my pot. Let's start cooking. So once it heat up again, I went ahead and put my my onions. So the half of the onions that I cut off from the other one that I blended, so I added that. So I just let it be for like 30 seconds. Then I put my peppers. Just went ahead and put them back. So I think because of the little red one that I added, it kind of changed the color a little bit. Well, that's okay, you know, that's fine. So guys, I don't have the eru. Which is the locust beans. I don't have it, but so many times when I try to make recipe, one or two things, I'm lacking one or two things. But this one, I'm like, the eru will not stop me from doing this recipe. I must do the recipe, whether eru or not, I must do it. So the next thing that I added was my crayfish. I added my crayfish. So guys, the eru story, I said I can't let this recipe pass me by because of the eru. I must do it. Locust beans or not, I must do it. So after adding my crayfish, my chicken is ready now. My chicken is ready. Look at that. Can you see that chicken looking so yum? I was so tempted to start eating this right away, but I'm like, lady, you have to be patient. Hold your patience, hold your peace. Look at the juiciness. Look at all the juiciness coming out from that chicken. So guys, I went ahead and put my chicken right back into this AYAMASE. Put it in. Yeah, looking nice, right? You guys have to try this recipe because it was a bomb. Oh my goodness. So I have to put my juice, you know, the juice, the main thing, the undiluted juice. I have to put that back into that pot. That pot of deliciousness. I have to put it back in there and just give it a little stir. Just, you know, as if you're stirring your car. Just go ahead and stir it and stir it and stir it. Then I added some crushed red pepper. Me, I like spice, so I'm a very spicy person. I added some of the masala chicken again, you know, chicken masala. I added a little bit of it just for an extra spice, and I added some salt because I needed salt. Then I added some. So I'll go ahead and turn this around again. After turning it around, I put my, it's time to, you know, go and do some justice to this egg. So I went ahead and peeled my egg. Sometimes these eggs can be so stubborn to peel, you know, it's so annoying sometimes. Anyway, my eggs are done being, look at that, look at how that thing is bubbling. Can you see that? I wish you can smell this stuff. It was smelling so great. This thing smells so amazing. I just want to let you guys know it smells so good. Yes, it smells so good. So I'll go ahead and turn that up. Make sure that everything is properly turned. Nothing is sticking to the bottom of the pan or of the pot or whatever you're using. Then I throw in my eggs. After the hard time that the egg was giving me from peeling it. So finally, I got it all peeled. So just go ahead and turn that around. This is so amazing. This tastes so good. Believe me, the locust beans did not, even if I don't have it, I did not add it, but this thing still tastes so great. It tasted like nothing else. It was so good. So I covered my pot up and let it cook for like 3 minutes or 3 to 5 minutes. Then I came back. Look at that. Just take a look at that. Isn't that amazing? It looks so great. I was like turning this stuff and turning and turning and turning. I'm like, somebody should stop me from turning it. Just take a closer look. Did you see that? So I have to like switch my spoon so I can scoop it up so you guys can see. So I was like turning this like non-stop. I was like, Somebody help me. I need to stop turning this stew, this yamase. So guys, I really thank yemmie for this recipe. I really enjoyed it. I enjoyed it so much, and it was very spicy. Oh gosh. So I went ahead and take that out and put it to the cold surface area, and I have to boil I cooked my rice, and while the rice was cooking, so the yamase has to it stayed for like about 30 minutes or so while the rice was cooking. So guys, my rice is ready, so I can't wait. I'm running out of patience at this point, guys. My body was like shaking. I was like, I wish I could just devour everything right away. So I just have to grab some, I can't wait. I can't wait. I was like running out of patience. So I just dish some for myself. Grab some of those chicken, those very good tasting chicken, and some eggs. Of course, some of those oil that did this oil really dealt with me and my kids. This oil really dealt with us. My kids was like, "Mommy, what's that? Mommy, what's smelling? Mommy, what's that?" I'm like, "Guys, do you guys want to go outside and play for a little bit?" They're like, "Yeah, sure, why not?" Because before, when I tell them to go outside and play, because I want to watch a movie, I want to watch cartoon, I want to do this. But this one, they were like the one begging me, "Can we go outside and play?" I'm like, "Yeah." So guys, just a thumbs up. Thumbs up. This thing was a bomb. Oh my gosh. It was tasting so good. It was tasting so delicious. Look at that egg trying to disgrace themselves. So it was tasting so amazing, guys. All right, guys. Thank you all for watching, for spending your time with me. And I really enjoyed this recipe so much, guys. I really enjoyed this recipe so much. So this was the day that I made it. Then the next day, this is what this egg looks like inside. Can you see that all the juice has soaked right into this egg, and the egg was tasting so amazing. All right, guys, this is the end of this video. Please, if this is your first time here, consider subscribing. Click on the subscription button and turn the notification bell and give this video a thumbs up. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.